guys, it's Bren, and I'm here with my second root candle review. If you watched my last video or you've just been watching any of the bloggers lately, then you already know Root recently made a very smart move. They put out a call for bloggers and gave away free candles so that we could all review them and tell you about them. And there's a coupon code right now, Reviewer 2016. I'll put that below, that gets you 40% off your Root order. In addition, temporarily right now, if you're very timely, they have a promotion going on that if you buy one of their big 3-wick candles, then you can get free shipping too, which is great. So I kind of mentioned this in my last video too, that Root, they sent me one candle that was really like my area of expertise, the lemon frosted scone. That's the kind of candle that I would burn myself, you know, bakery scents, fruit scents. And then they sent me this one. This is the Honesty 3-wick candle, and I was a little nervous when I got this one because I was like, ooh, this is going to be tougher for me because it's not like my normal kind of thing, so I'm not as much of an expert on this type of scent. And I could do two things with this. I could be super over analytical and just really pick apart all the different notes, and I will do that. But I also can just underanalyze it and very simply tell you what I think it smells like. And what that is men's bar soap. I mean, this is a very soapy scent. My first impression was soap, you know, and I feel like there is a whole class of candles that it's not the fresh and clean, but like that just kind of smell like soap, you know, like little decorative soaps or bar soaps. But then there's also a cologne element here, so it really smells more like a men's soap. And I was telling Josh, I'm like, I don't know if it's like Ivory or Zest or whatever, because I'm not well versed in men's bar soaps. And he was like, Zestfully Clean, that's exactly what that candle smells like. So there you go, I guess. And then this, I wish I had this on tape because it was so funny. Brantley, Josh's 6-year-old son, who I did a video with him a while back where he smelled a bunch of candles and said what he thought they smelled like. And I ask him all the time to smell the candles, and I ask him what they smell like. Most of the time he just throws out something random. Usually it's coconut, which is a good guess if it's a Bath & Body Works candle. But, you know, it's usually kind of random. But with this, he sniffed it, and right away he goes, well, it smells like Dad. Like Dad's. And he thought about it for a second, and then he said soap. It smells like Dad's soap. And I was like, bingo, kid, you got it. So we all think it smells like the same thing, which is a men's soap. So some people, I think, will like that. If you're into cologne scents, here you go. If you're not into cologne scents, I would not go for this candle because it's very much a soap scent with a little cologne in it. Like I said, I mean, men's bar soap. The notes on it, though, if we want to, let's pick it apart. Let's get a little more analytical here. The notes are combinations of sparkling citrus, rosemary, green leaves, and a touch of jasmine. And so I can tell you that when it is burning, the notes come out and it becomes a little bit more complex than it is on cold. And then when it's burning, I can kind of get a little bit of the citrus. It's just a little bit though, maybe a little bit of a lemoniness to it. Rosemary, not really. Genuine green leaves. I couldn't really tell you. A touch of jasmine, yeah, I suppose there's something a tiny bit floral about this, but it's still very much more of a man type of scent than a floral woman type of scent. So the notes don't do much for me as far as describing what the candle actually smells like. I don't get this from this too much. That, again, that could just be me because this is just not my type of scent usually. But if you're into that kind of thing, I will say that it throws pretty well. It's not overwhelming, and I would really not like this candle if it threw like a 10, like it would just be way too much, but it puts a good amount of scent out, maybe even like an 8. I have to say, I have only burned this 4 times, and usually I would burn a candle much more before I reviewed it, but it triggers my allergies. This candle actually makes me get all snotty and sneezy. It's weird. There's few candles I can think of that have done that. The green grass candle from Bath & Body Works a while back, that would make me get all stuffy too. So I haven't been able to burn it too much, and I only burned it once here in this apartment, and I could only burn it for a couple hours, and then I had to put it out. It was just too much here for me. But again, that's because of my allergies. But I burned it over at Josh's house a couple times in a bigger space. And the first time I ever lit it up was over there, and I let it go for 3.5 hours. My problem is if I have a candle that does not pull out in at least, 3.5, 4 hours. I'm never home for more than that, awake anyway. I'm only home for a couple hours, in the evening, and then I'm, going to sleep or I'm going somewhere. So candles that don't pull out fast are kind of a problem for me. I rarely am just sitting around the house for 8 hours. And I have heard that these, like, I've been watching some of the other reviews, and people are saying some of theirs, are pulling out in like 3, 4 hours. Some people, it's taking like 6 or 7 hours for it to pull out. And I can just tell you that I had 3.5 hours the first time. The second time was here, and I only could handle it for a couple hours. And then the third time, though, I had it going for like 4.5 hours. And this is going to kill you OCD candle people, but here's what I'm working with. We got the clovers going on. We have the multiple tunnel situations. I mean, this is like how you would see a candle that looked, that was sitting around a house of a standard person, like a normal person who's not obsessed with candles. This is how they burn candles. But it is, it's just not pulling out for me. Now, when I got this scent, I immediately knew it wasn't really my thing, and I felt kind of bad because I'm like, this is a big old, like, retails for $60. Again, you've got that 40% off code if you're interested, but, like, they sent me the big, nice one and everything, and I was like, oh, it's kind of wasted on me, but it's not wasted because Josh likes this scent. Josh likes cologne scents, so I'm like, okay, it's all yours, just burn it when I'm not there so I don't have an allergy attack, so it will find a home, but that's my honest review of honesty. I had to be honest with you guys. It's not my thing, but Josh likes it. And you're getting a lot of candle here. Oh, the one thing I wanted to do that I didn't do was I wanted to compare it to a Bath & Body Works 3-wick. Hang on. Okay, here's the closest one to me. Here's like a size comparison for you. Definitely, this is a big candle. It's 24 ounces, burn time of up to 80 hours. So you're getting a lot for your $60 with 40% off. But that's all I really have to say about it, I guess. So I will let you guys go. I did make a little trip to Bath & Body Works today. I have a mini haul. I have a tiny sunny coconut, but I put in an online BBW order and an online Crossroads order this weekend. So I will have some more reviews and more stuff coming up for you guys soon. Until then, you can follow me on Instagram at Candles and Music. And thanks for watching. I'll see you later.